What's up, YouTube fam? If you're from Facebook, you know the big spiel I had already this morning. I'll let you guys in on that too. Saturday, I jumped from 44, 46 net followers to 76. I'm dumbfounded. You humble this guy, really do. It's crazy. And I made, like I said on Facebook, and I'm going to say here too, I made these pages for you guys. I know a lot of people go to YouTube to see how to fix things and stuff. I'm going to try to help you with that. If you've got questions, you can post a question on here. If you want to follow me on Facebook, go to Facebook or subscribe here. And I have to thank, I've got now 5 subscribers on YouTube. I'm tickled pink. That was awesome. Thank you. I really am. But yeah, I'm on here, ERIE Mower Guy, and I'm on Facebook as ERIE Mower Guy too. So if you want to follow me here or there or both, just hit the subscribe button here and then hit the friend button or follow button over there. If you're going to hit the friend button, send me a little message. Hey, I'm from YouTube. I'd like to have you be friends over here too. If you don't want to message me, just hit the follow button. You'll see these videos come up. But yeah, you guys really do humble me. I don't expect jumps like this. I expect like it's going to be like a whole year before I even get anywhere. No, it's jumping. You guys have it jumping. It's crazy. Like I said Saturday, we're going to start on the gas pressure washers here. I do have more STIHL. It's still the boxes in the back. They haven't come out yet. This is what we had already unboxed. So let's start into the STIHL RB 400. It is 2,700 PSI, about 2.7 gallons per minute. Weight's about 90 pounds. Hose length is about 25 feet. It's not a bad pressure washer. Now, you'll hear me say time and time again, I am a STIHL guy. I like STIHL. I like their products. I like the way they're built. I like the way they stand behind their warranties. But I have to say this. Sorry, STIHL. Y'all got this overpriced. Okay? Guys, you're paying for a name for this one. That's my honest opinion. Prove me wrong. So, for almost $1,000, you're getting 2,700 PSI. I like STIHL, I really do, but I like this guy even better. Pioneer pressure washer. Now, sorry, shaking you all around. STIHL's got their own engine and stuff. This Pioneer, which the STIHL's 2,700 PSI, this is 3,300 PSI. We're almost 1,000 more. And it costs less. It's a Briggs & Stratton engine on it, 208 cc's, 3,300 psi. You're looking at $449 for this Pioneer. STIHL, I love you, I really do, but you need to take lessons from these guys in pricing your stuff for the pressure washers. Everything else is pretty much good. But the pressure washers, Pioneer has you beat a little bit. So, simple pressure washer, nothing fancy. It is a good pressure washer. Comes with a wand, comes with 5 tips, which is really cool. Comes with the wand and everything, and a hose. I want to say it's either a 15 or 25 foot hose. I want to say probably 15. But you can buy an extra hose to go with that. I have them in stock. So, and what's nice about this one is if you want to take it like completely apart, STIHL, pretty much there. We have the wand part here and the trigger part here. So if you want to take that apart, you're good to go. Smaller footprint. Really kind of a nice pressure washer. Especially for the dollars. I mean, $449.99 for that. That's really not bad. 5 tips. I mean, yeah. It's a nice pressure. It's a Briggs & Stratton engine. Briggs & Stratton, you can get parts anywhere. I think that's your best bet. Now, if you need a few extra PSI, that guy right there. This one is 3,600 PSI. Still more than the STIHL. Sorry, guys. You're at $549.99. Briggs & Stratton engine, 950 or 208 cc. Same size engine. Briggs & Stratton engine. Easy to work on. Easy to work on. I like the way they have it set up. Comes with a wand, comes with a trigger, comes with a hose, little footprint. I don't know how to explain it. I'm a STIHL guy. I love STIHL, but STIHL, these guys got you beat. They really do. Briggs & Stratton engine. This one's kind of neat. I've never seen this on a pressure washer. Well, I have, but I might have. It looks like you have an adjustment here for, like, what are you washing? So, like, driveway, car, or fence, you can adjust your pressure here, which is really cool. This is the pump portion of it. Comes with 5 tips. Garden hose goes here. Fuel or the soap injector goes there. I do kind of like that little feature there. That little adjustment. So you could say, like, oh, hey, well, I'm going to wash my car off. I don't need to blast my paint off. Dial it down. Oh, I'm working on fence. I can dial it up. Oh, I need to scrub my driveway. Dial it all the way up. It's not bad. And the trigger, standard, like everybody else has got. Got your lock on it. Looks like you got a safety lock built into it. So press that. So you got to press it with your thumb and go. Now, there are some things you always need to keep in mind when using a pressure washer. If you are working on something and you need to move a bunch of furniture, like let's just say you're pressure washing your deck, and you have the one side pressure washed, and now you need to move all the furniture from one side to the other side, please shut it off. There's thermal relief valves in here. They need the water to go through to keep them open. If you stops, let go of the trigger, put it down while it's running, it's going to be angry with you. It is. You're going to heat that up. You might burn out something. You might pop something. Don't do that. As that paramedic on Face or YouTube does, or Facebook Reels, don't do that. Or wait a minute, it's not that. It's the house inspector guy. When he's inspecting something, he's looking at something, he says, don't do that. Don't do that. So, when you're running this, definitely want to, if you have a bunch of stuff you need to move, You're going to have pauses in between running. You are going to want to shut this off and on. I know. But unless you want to like take a hair tie or a chip clip and pop that open, pull the trigger so it keeps pushing water through, it's got to go off and on. Unless you want me to see you every 2 or 3 months, it's got to go off and on. Okay? That's just the long and short. It is. When you're storing these, please use Pump Saver. Okay? Pump is going to be the only thing that helps keep that pump, and that pump on those from busting on you when you store it through the winter. Okay? You can't get all the water out of these. You're going to have to tip it and 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 tip it, and just it's not going to work. Okay, there's going to be some water, some residual water that stays in there. Pump Saver. I sell the Briggs and Stratton Pump Saver. It's a little aerosol can. It's got the hose. You screw it into the front, screw it into the pump back here, and wherever the outlet is on this thing, so where your hose goes screws in, your outlet on the other side. So I'll take the hose off, take the garden hose off, put the Pump Saver on to the garden hose side, press the button. It will push all the water out, and then once you see that stuff start to come through, off the trigger, store it full. Okay? For one, that's like an antifreeze. It will not let that pump freeze. 2, it's got conditioners for the seals that are inside there. That does help condition the pump. Okay? It's got conditioners in it. It'll help keep it all clean. Now, I can hear it. I can hear you guys. But I need to pressure wash, and it's going to be around my plants next summer. That's fine. Screw the water in, turn it on, and let it run for like 5-10 minutes. It will wash it all out, and you're good to go for the next season. It'll work for you. It will. The other thing, ethanol-free gas. Please, you're going to hear me preach about this all the time. I'm not part of the gas conspiracy theorists or anything like that. I've just seen it firsthand. I've seen machines come in where they're using unleaded fuel, and those fuel filters are clogged. I've seen them pull the pan off of dump the gas out into a pan and look at it, and there's water just floating in there. That's the unleaded fuel. Okay? Now, fuel is fuel, but unleaded eats rubber in these machines. Eats rubber in all of these machines. Okay? So, the only thing that is treated against the ethanol eating or the rubber eating ethanol that's in unleaded fuel is a vehicle. So, don't come at me about gas. Sorry. Breakfast and coffee are talking back to me already. Don't come at me telling me I'm a conspiracy theorist. I've just seen what it does. Gonna scratch my face. Sorry. Dog with a squirrel. I've just seen what it does. Okay? I've seen the machines that come in here. I try to tell everybody ethanol-free gas for your yard equipment. That includes snow blowers too. That includes chainsaws, weed whackers, blowers, backpack blowers, riding mowers, push mowers, all of it. It's just going to be a happier machine in the long run. So, ethanol-free gas. If you're going to have periods between when you use this guy, get yourself some of the Startron that we sell. Okay? That's a fuel stabilizer. If you have periods between using these things, that's going to be your best friend too, because it's going to help prolong the life of that gas. And if you use it along with ethanol-free gas, you can have a shelf life of 3 to 6 months. It'll make that gas last longer. They do have filters. Do have air filters on all these guys. This is a Kohler engine, actually. Oh. Be easy to find the parts for those two guys. So Briggs & Stratton, Kohler. Parts for all of them all the way. Air filters. Definitely want to make sure that you check that air filter every season. Probably every time you use it too. Because if you're a no holds barred pressure washing machine and stuff, you may want to change that filter a little more often. Because if that filter gets wet, it will not breathe, and you will not get anywhere with pressure washing. So, that being said, this is the only STIHL I have out on the floor right now. So this is the only one that got caught in the crossfire between these two Pioneers. I think that's it. I mean, you're at for the 3600 Pioneer, you're at 549. For the 3300 Pioneer, you're at 449, and for the RB400, which is 2700 psi, you're at almost 1,000. You're 979.99. To get more psi at a cheaper price, I'd go with the Pioneers. And so far, with everyone that has bought them, they've liked them. So I think it's here to stay, the Pioneers. Other than that, I think tomorrow's video is going to be on the battery-operated pressure washers. Got a few of them over to look at. So that being said, YouTube fam, thank you. I'm up to five subscribers now. Facebook fam, holy crap. You guys dumbfounded me. I was like, whoa. I do appreciate it.